So we're Group 9, Ideas Are Us, and we did our industry analysis on consumer behaviors and advertising. I'm Kelsey McCarthy.
I'm Trevor Smith.
I'm Maria Duran.
I'm Marisa Henneman.
I'm Amal Khan.
And I'm Mari P.
So advertising is any paid form of non-personal communication about a good or a service. Advertising provides a certain good or service to a specific group of customers. Advertising agencies are mature and established in industry, meaning that as the economy gets better, so does the revenue of the advertising. Recession made it difficult for businesses, and they had to cut jobs from advertising and from marketing. But now that since revenue is increasing, businesses are able to get those jobs back. Businesses will have more to contribute to advertising and down the road increase their revenue.
So there are many macro environmental factors that go into advertising. The economy is a very vital one because it can forecast consumer needs. A strong economy reflects positive and negatives. Positives are the luxury items like traveling and higher-end retailers and restaurants that will flourish in a strong economy. However, that will cause negatives for the discount retailers and fast food corporations who might experience a downfall. There are also many regulatory factors that are administered by the Federal Trade Commission, and the Advertising and Self-Regulatory Council establishes some self-regulation policies that are directly overseen by many other organizations.
Technology. Advertising firms must keep up with new technology in order to compete and to reach a larger consumer base. The online videos are a huge source of advertising right now with YouTube. Social trends. The environment is of huge concern right now to people, and so social responsibility is a high expectations from consumers. Demographic trends. Currently, there is a large focus from advertising firms on masculinity. So we see a lot of online websites such as Mantrists, and we see sexy commercials such as Axe and Dos Equis, which is beer, and the most interesting man in the world is a very big masculine figure.
One of the macro environmental aspects is competition. Other advertising agencies compete against each other, like the Omnicom Group, Interpublic, and Monster. Also well-known private companies and consumers are also competition factors. Apple is a huge company. The iPhone 5 debuted in September, and this is a picture of an Apple store in Australia the morning of that. There were people lined up for blocks. And then again in 1998, the Furby came out, and it was huge in stores for the holidays. There was actually a fight that broke out between two women trying to get the last Furby on the shelf for their kid. Customers are a micro-environmental factor. They are the consumers of products and services, the companies or individuals in need of advertising services, and each consumer has a different motive in purchasing goods or services, such as best prices, convenience, or whatever.
Some of the industries that supply advertising agencies with goods and services are audio and production studios, graphic design, and magazine and periodical publishing companies. And according to this graph, radio and television broadcasting bring in the highest amount of revenue for the advertising industry. Due to the rise in the use of the internet and mobile devices, digital media advertising has risen up to an estimated 15% in total advertising spending, while mainstream advertising has struggled. Advertising, promotion managers, and advertising sales agent jobs will rise up to 13%, and marketing manager jobs will increase 14% from 2010 to 2020.
So the future for this industry is looking good. As the discretionary income decreased with the recent economic downturn, it impacted businesses and consumers because consumers were spending less money on products and businesses were spending less money advertising products.
But it is projected that within the next 5 years until 2017, that this discretionary income will increase, and so will spending. And digital media is going to be an increasingly important factor in this industry. IBIS World predicts that revenues within this industry will grow at a rate of 3.6% just due to this alone. And companies that can use digital media effectively are going to be competitive in the marketplace. So overall, the industry is looking good, and it looks like it's going to grow a lot in the next 5 years.
And this concludes our presentation.